holly green ivy.
I mean, if they have it.
Sing ivy. And a bunch of holly green ivy.
South England today. The public has been advised to stay indoors and to seal all windows and doors. If you are outside, you are advised to immediately cover your face until you can seek shelter. The CDC advises that anyone suffering from the following should immediately seek medical advice: high fever, chills, headache, severe back pain, abdominal pain. The anti-tax riots that began in East Anglia last week have now reached the town of Canterbury. According to reports, protesters have begun to coordinate their attacks, sacking government officials and religious houses along the south. With the army deployed, Whitehall is now officially labelling these attacks as domestic terrorism. Canterbury is on fire tonight as the terrorists turn their attention towards the capital. And that's the news. Coming up soon, Society Hour. We'll be covering the wedding of
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the groom. Here he comes.
Swag like a lighter, and I keep my swag lit. Man, I'm on fire. Can't tell a nigga shit. V12 rolling, got some honeys up in it. Say your pussy golden, but I only fuck with platinum chicks. Only talk platinum shit. Only swallow platinum spit.
Ladies and germs, before my darling bride sweeps you all away, may I just say a little thank you for turning up today. And so many of you, I've got so many friends, Dave, haven't I? I've got an enormous amount of friends. Family, friends, and, oh, look, some Labour peers. Yeah. I mean, who needs a pension when you've got a little nest egg in Liechtenstein, eh? Hey, oh, look. Some people from South London and all. Who let you in? Howdy, joking bogus. Hey, hello. Hey, nice to see you. Do you want a scratch card? I've got a couple of them. Yeah, sure. There you can have a section. Right. Now, there comes a time in a man's life, ladies and gentlemen, when he must put aside his selfish cares. No, it's true. He must raise himself up and be grown. You know, as James Brown said, this is a man's world. A man's world. But it wouldn't mean nothing without a woman or a girl. No, I ain't so good with words, am I? Yeah, very quiet me, as you all know, but, you know, it's been a wonderful thing meeting my Mede, you know, my little lady. Oh, she is the best girl in the world. Aside from the old mom, of course. God rest her. Yeah. Do you all know how we met? Yeah, we met on a summer's eve on the Malvern Hills. Yeah. The birds were, some of you were there, I think. Some of you were there, yeah. The birds were singing a sweet melody, I doth recall, and you know, they were angels. Angels, Rev, sent from on high to entwine our love in soft golden shards of light. Oh, that's it, Bab shot down the old country road. Who said that?
Mr. Fuchs, I think perhaps that Pleasant Table might be better safe for the wedding breakfast.
Yeah, I'm just warming up the room, Rev, you know. Hey, by the by, I've got a special rate on Samsung Galaxies and like a Dyson but not vacuum cleaners. Do have a word with me after, I'll sort you out. Right? Do you want a scratch card? Yeah. Sorry, Rev. Do you want to take the apple now? What do you want? Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the bride. Come on, clap. Get on your feet, clap. Clap. The bride.
Yeah, come on, Bridie! My boy!
The bride, the bride, the bride, the bride, the bride, the bride.
Greetings, gentle lords and ladies.
Excuse me. It feels like...
The hell was that? It felt like I was upon a drink.
Can we save the poetry till after?
Yes, I am. Quite real. Pray, let me continue. Please be seated. Gentle lords and ladies, their bands having been stated in a timely manner, we are gathered here today to join the honourable Force and the noble Lady Mede in holy matrimony. Though God is their only true attestant, we are honoured that you have gathered to bear witness to this union. Now, Force,
Yes, sir.
Lady Mede, I am bound to ask you your solemn vows toward one another, but first I must ask you, Force.
Yes, sir.
Art thou here this day in pledge troth of thy own free will?
Do you need a money bit?
Are you here of your own free will?
Aye.
Father. And Lady Mede, art thou here this day in pledge troth of thy own free will?
Aye, Father.
Force and Lady Mede have pledged their troth to be married here this day. Therefore, if anyone can show just cause why they may not be joined together by God's law or the laws of the realm, speak now, or else keep silent for all time.
Blasphemer! In the King's name! On God's bones, I don't recall inviting you in here.
Holy shit.
Look, go back to whatever crevice you slid
Call
out
out
of.
to Mr.
This is
Caesar,
my
the
wedding
wicked
gown.
devil.
I repeat, if anyone knows of any law for this.
Yeah, she's a tricky one, our friend Conscience. She simply doesn't like me. Prejudice. It's prejudice. It's an ugly trait, you know. Crack on.
Honey,
Don't upset yourself, sweetheart.
should not have come here. Look, even if you cannot be true to me, then please be true to yourself, love. Lady Mede may not be married today.
Well, how dare you enter here? This most sacrosanct of places. Get out of it before I do something unseemly.
I will have order over these proceedings. Conscience, state your case or be gone.
Look, I've got a fudging dowry.
State.
I'm quite happy to slip you a
Stay!
I am Conscience. I'm here to serve the king and our father and you all. I'm not but afraid. I trust you will see and heed my words. Vitam regit fortuna no sapientia. Fortune, not wisdom, rules life, so he would lead you to believe. Lady Mede goes where warm doth, and now she stands here before God and you all, pledging her troth to this wretch. Lady Mede is Maid of Mede, and falseness here has sniffed her out like a she-hound on heat. She has spoken soft, simple, slight sound in your ear, lady, and you have been fooled. You are easily led, are you not? They say that of you, do they not? The men at the bus station with half a line of greyhounds, the old woman first in line to get her remittance check cries when she sees you. They don't know you, yet they know you, love. We all know you. He weds you not for your high birth, or for your fair ways, oh no. He weds you only for your riches, which he seeks to harvest as if you were a crop of corn. Lady Mede may not be married today. She's already spoken for.
Oh gosh,
Lady Mede!
this is not in the order of service.
You cannot be married today, for truth hath plighted his troth to you. Yet it is known, it is true, and yet you stand here willing to... Stay here, sir!
No, I just need to sit down for a minute, that's all.
You really are faithless, aren't you? Look at you, ready to run in a heartbeat. We'll easily leave you, love.
Well, I mean, this is the first I've heard about all this, Red. I mean, call me faithless. I mean, you want proof? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I've got all this in a contract. Yeah, bona fide, a prenup on both sides. You want to see it?
Go on then.
You want to see it? Yeah. I've got it here somewhere. All this guff about truth. I mean, who in buggeration he is, I'd like to know. I mean, who gives a flop? Is this it? No. Hey, sweetheart, what they saying about us, eh? I mean, I have got it here somewhere.
Liar.
Look, I own her.
Bastard.
Where's my lawyer? Honest Dave, where are you?
It's not even yours to
I am able to speak for myself.
Yes, dear. Hey. I got it here.
That paper is worthless.
That'll have to be decided in court.
I should have a restraining order put on you. You disgusting, deranged dyke.
Does she know about your latest wheeze with payday loans to help nurses pay their rent? Was her influence and bank account to help you with that too, huh?
Look, how much to have her removed and to carry on as we were? 40, 80 ton, what do you mean? Hey, Rev, hey, there's plenty more where that came from. Come on, Rev, you can have as much cash as you claim in World War.
Stop it! Stop it! You do like preaching. You should swap vestments with the father here.
I'm just a messenger.
You should have sent someone else. I haven't done anything wrong.
Lady, you're a peer of the realm. You decide upon the very legislation that governs us. You can support or oppose changes to the law, and yet you align yourself with someone whose dealings is murky at best. I cannot stand by and allow such a dangerous and illegal union.
Connie, it is but a little power
Little
I
power?
have. Peace, Connie.
Be a shame if you had a coronary.
I would, if I had to suffer your continued presence. How is your heart?
You've come in, made disgraceful claims, barely a sniff of truth in it, threatened my wife.
She's not your wife.
Could all just
He doesn't love you. This is not about me. This is about the law. The law you're in the business of making must be upheld.
really think we should...
I bet he bribed his associates to be here. Hands up if he gave you a scratch card. Go on, hands up. 1, 2, 3.
It's a favour, mate, it's a favour.
Is this true? Are you false?
Am I what, dear?
Oh, I'm torn in two.
Sorry.
I think it's quite time for the discotheque yet, thank you.
I'm just a big fan of the Beatles. Sorry.
You're all going to sit there and let them accuse me. They'll come for you next. Mark my words, Labour peers and all. You need to examine your own doings. You know better than me.
The sooner we answer the claims conscience hath made, the sooner might you be wed.
Scandalous. Conspiracy. Post-truth.
False.
Fake news. Killjoy. Clown! Oh, look! On his skates come out in boils.
Oh, stay back.
Oh, faithless ward.
Well, you couldn't have gone far. Oh, okay, no, he's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Is our wedding day. You did this.
Lady Mede, I'm arresting you for suspicion of betraying a pledged troth and for agreeing to marry a known charlatan. Do you understand?
This is too much. If I had a pound for every time I have to draw strength, I feel like a flame in a hurricane. You have become a flea in my ear.
Friendly me, sounds pestilent.
Am I to be no better than the man I marry? Am I to be nothing but the sum of their parts?
No.
I'm an easy target.
We're all but figures upon a dream, love. Now, come. Gather yourself. It's time to face the court.
Lady Mede, you are here before the court, charged with intending to marry a man when you were already bound to another, the intended being one false faithless, who it appears has absconded. The prosecution argue that this unlawful union would have resulted in scandalous occurrences and would have brought harm to many. Reason, your opening statement.
We are all assured that money, meed, as we term it, is necessary, fundamental. But it makes us English uncomfortable to speak of it. There is a vulgarity of discussing it and its usages. Even so, discuss we must if we are to determine the truth in this matter. Therefore, let us not be squeamish and let us look Mede dead in the face and examine her thoroughly.
How do you plead, Lady Mede? Very well. We shall hear your testimony. First, the oath.
I swear by Almighty God that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
You wish to act as your own counsel? Very well, proceed.
Your Honour hath mercy. Good people, I wish to answer, sir, to this statement of the vulgarity of money. There is not one of you in this place who does not need mead. You are a liar if you say else. Is it not part of our humanity that we err sometime? Yet you do not condemn every transgression made by those of your kith and kin, do you? So spare me. Money is a necessary... Oh, I was about to say evil. Slip of the tongue. A phrase we all use, do we not? The very seat you sit on is made possible because of me. So you sit on floor. I enabled that too. Who roofed this church? Who indeed built this church? Who glassed the windows and bricked the walls? Who painted the glass? Who paid for that holy book? Who bound it in leather? I'm practically a sister of this church. To think that I have enabled its very existence.
Jesus warned against ostentatious almsgiving. Therefore, when thou doest thine alms, do not trumpet before thee. Matthew chapter 6, verse 2.
I am aware of the scriptures, sir. You assume one who presents herself nicely is but an airy nothing.
No.
Then let this lady speak. An old woman who is frail, yet in her own home, wants to remain there. She has a little put by, and I allow her to remain there in comfort. We all err a little from time to time. It is human nature. I possibly might be in error in marrying, but it was an error of the heart. I did not say before, but that is the case. Still, he has fled, and to be alone once more is to be a woman of strength, a woman of means, able to stand on my own. I know you will all How could you exist without me?
Yeah.
No, that's right.
There is more to life than mead, Lady Mead.
Mead is life.
Ah.
Rubbish.
Thank you for your testimony, Lady Mead. It saddens me to see you in a predicament such as this.
Objection! Look at you. Look at how you smile upon her. For shame! Yes. Mead is everywhere. There is nothing she has not touched. And you are practically in her pocket, sir. God, it smells of a mould that has been growing for so very long. We have all grown accustomed to it. It is rotten, rotten here in England. From the hills of Malvern to the sewers of Shoreditch. Saints preserve us. Yes, you listen to her glossy speeches. Yes, she pays for it all. And you bend each and every time, sir. But we have failed to hear the whole truth. Yeah, Mead pays for it, but she bribes the jurors.
Yeah.
She bribes the lawyers.
Yes.
She even charges for the going rate of jugs and doesn't even give the nurses the going rate. Even the banker has his way with her every 30th of the month. And then he throws her down the toilet until one day it is too much having this much and he throws himself away.
Absolutely.
She forces low wages and 0-hour contracts on the desperate. Yet at the same time, she raises income from taxes, gives it to the rich to spend on art. She even opens 7 pound shops in a row on one street. Yeah. And the credit she touts out. Oh, all this greed for Mead.
Nay, do not listen to these words of bitterness and regret against me. It is a shame to be so wise and yet so petulant, Connie. You forgot to mention that where there is the greatest need, Mead may help. Feeding the hungry, healing the sick, rescuing children from war. Mead can do this. Mead is charity. You only fret. I actually do something. Mead ensures the law is upheld. Mead pays teachers for their lessons and writers for their books. I pay for the crafting of everyday objects and the repair of sacred articles. Mead gives worth to things. It pays for your labours, adds to your savings. Money is necessary.
Rubbish.
It is there in times of greatest distress. You know, Conscience, I would not want to chide your proud heart, but even you do not speak the whole truth. You have needed my assistance so many times in the past. Do you not recall? An errand of mercy you came to me with, but 6 months past, when a refuge for women was to close down due to lack of funds. Who stepped in to save it? If I am so tarnished, why do you come to me again and again? You suggest I have not a mind of my own, that I might be able to wed as I please, and continue to contribute to the causes I believe in, and not be persuaded to some unkind schemes that he might possibly consider worthy. I give assuage fault. You know that. So why would I corrupt you? You stand there so upright and unnecessary when you yourself have benefited. Well, this is all rather unfortunate, isn't it, Connie? How did we come to this? Might we not reach some sort of agreement? I can help another of your endless good causes, and you, of course, the tireless campaigner. I could benefit you too, no? I'd have brought you a little dignity at least. Could you show the court the contents of your handbag?
Yeah.
Go on.
If you wouldn't mind, please, Conscience.
money itself is evil.
The love of you is evil.
I do believe Mede is worthy.
Corvus, corvi, oculam non eruit. A crow will not pull out the eyes of another crow. Or in other words, Lady Mede, if you are so true of nature, pure of heart, then please do explain how you've come to associate with someone like False. Are you to ignore his follies? Or worse, are you up your Gucci earrings and his wrongdoings? Assuage him? Ha! I do not believe you.
How dare you? You stand there quoting Latin out of your arse. You've become fast, little body, can't you see that? You are vox nihili. There, a little Latin back to you.
What? The voice of nothing? It is my duty to speak plain.
Oh, nothing else. God's name, I will hear reason.
Quite right, sir. The facts are plain. Money has some good and not so good uses. Simple as that. For every up, there is a down. For every left, there is a right. You will have to decide for yourself, sir, the outcome when presented with all the facts. We measure our very existence in things. But in the end, after all is gone, how will these things be of use in this soulless world? Mede is our new deity, no?
Listen to your conscience, Your Honour. Mede is not a reason for our very existence, nor should we worship it. Think about it. Think about how many people struggle each month to pay their rent. Mede is nothing but a charm, a fear.
I was merely putting forth thoughts, you know.
I thought we'd be on the same side, reason. You don't need to advocate for the devil. Mede doth that admirably.
It's all this business about sides that has led to this.
But that's how I work through everything, to divide the subject into two and consider the good and the bad.
And then to do what with that knowledge?
What?
To do what with that knowledge? You do nothing.
I do
Yeah,
something.
all heart, but no head. You're dumb. You're dumb.
Make your closing statements.
Mede is not to blame for all the world's problems. I have money. I will not be branded evil. I have never knowingly hurt anyone. There are those who would abuse me. Well, punish those people then. Money is good. Money is safety. Money is freedom. It has an energy and is attracted to those who treat it well.
Conscience, are we to believe that you think the world would be a better place without money?
Well, money for me means greed, profit, selfishness.
Yes.
Think about the homeless, the hungry. How is it that people are so poor in England today that they can't even afford to buy food? Mede pays for the truck that traffics a young 14-year-old girl from her home to bring her to a hovel where she is to be raped until one day she is so despairing of life she ends it all. All of that just to fill the pockets of those that brought her.
Does anyone else have any final thoughts before I pass verdict?
Oh, only Your Honor, that if I were to judge, with all the power that entails, I would never know of wrong in this world and do nothing about it. Nor would I allow favor through deceitful, glossy speeches. Therefore, I would show Mede no mercy. For nullum madam impunitum nullum bonum illuminatum.
No good goes unrewarded, no evil unpunished. So we are on the same side then.
We must ensure the law is uncorrupted, or in heaven's name, where will we be?
Lady Mede, you have articulated your case well. However, I am bound by the laws of this land to decree that your proposed marriage to force is unlawful and also highly immoral. I would steer well clear of this man who will never mean you any good. You will not be remanded in custody. Instead, I order that you are electronically tagged for a period of 1 year.
Connie, to cover your expenses.
Order!
Well, well. So this is justice. A dreamer's verdict. A judge in borrowed clothes. No truth. No word of reason. Look around you. The signs of the end times are upon us. Pestilence and storms plague this fair field. And why? As punishment for the sins we commit. Pear trees and plum trees puffed to the earth. Beeches and broad oaks bundled up, taken from their roots, and off they go. Doomsday is coming. Mark my words. Deadly sin will undo us all.